Hello. Okay, so oh, reading. Um, what is your prior experience with corridos as a I want to say that's that word. And other and or the specific songs and artists we have been listening to in this class. What new perspective have you gained on them? So, for prior experience, I have been around corridos pretty much my whole life. Um, when when I would go to Mexico, that's all they would play, corridos. My dad over here, when he barbecues, he does corridos. We're a Mexican traditional household. Um, as in for specific songs and artists, I really don't know because I don't pay attention to that. I'm very clueless sometimes. But one of them, I have heard the Chalino Sanchez Nieves de Enero. I've heard that one. Um, También Almas Enamoradas de Él. Um, Again, I know some of the artists, but I just hear them. So I do not know if they're classified as corridos. I would say so because they would play it over there. So it's Cardenales de Nuevo León, I think. Um, I don't know. I would have to make a playlist and hear the songs and say them. Um, but what new perspective have you gained on them? I did know that corridos were a storytelling. How do I know this? Is because my uncle, he likes to sing and he has written some corridos. None of them have been published or none of them like that. It's just for family, um, I guess just family circle thing that they ask him. They're like, hey, componme un corrido. And he would write one and he would give it to them, right? Sing it to them. So I do know the back story of the corridos a little bit. Um, Also, of the corridos we have studied in class, which one do you like the most? The least in your views, what makes some corridos more enjoyable than the others? So for I'm gonna skip all the way to what makes it more enjoyable than others is because I can sometimes relate to them. So let's just say como the Nieves de Enero, that's for that's for them falling in love, and are she finally gonna confess to him? Are you finally gonna do that step? So I guess I just can relate to them, and that's what makes them enjoyable to me. Other ones, I know there's plenty of other corridos that I hear them, but they also don't I don't catch on to them, or they're not catchy. The beat to the music also has to do along with it. If it's like a slow start, I tend not to be that interested in it. But if it catches the beat on, then I will mostly get into it. Um, so I don't know, I can't remember right now, but the Adelita, the Adelita, eh, it's okay, but it's just that it doesn't have a beat to it that I can catch on to. So yes, I listened to it over and over and over again for the assignment, but it's not a song I'm gonna go back and replay it. Like the Nieves de Enero, I I have played it before and I will probably continue to play it before after this. So yes. What do you think of the idea of studying songs as work of literature? How do the songs we listen to compare to Aztec myths and colonial poetry we've been reading? So the studying of the songs, yes, it does give a story, and that's why I get why we would do a close reading on it, and how it's just see the background of it, to see how it came together, and not just of a feeling type of way, because most of now songs are just the type of feeling and something to get the listener to catch on and continue to play the song. um as in, how do I think that they compare to the Aztec myths and colonial poetry? uh that's gonna be a tough one, just because I don't see a similarity into it. Um, to me, songs and corridos are on a different plane than the myths. That's just the storytelling. That's just the beliefs of somebody. But I cannot recall if I've heard a song trying to compare the two. Maybe wrong, but that's about it. And I'm sorry this was a lengthy video.